Alright, here we are live on Green Central Station. Episode number 7? 6. Episode number 6. We're at the...
Hey, I want to announce we landed the sponsorship of the Glass House.
Yeah, you got the sponsorship of the Glass House?
Yeah, went to visit the Glass House, met the owner today. She said she'd be more than happy to provide the sponsorship to Green Central Station.
Hey, that's great news.
Yeah, we're just standing here speaking out. It's like the sign said. Blood, not blood.
Blood, not blood. Free the seeds.
Occupy the soil with seeds.
Occupy the soil with seeds.
Yeah.
Hey, Occupy General Assembly, if you're watching, I just want to make a special note that maybe you didn't support the cannabis movement, but the cannabis movement supports you right here. 99% with little cannabis leaves in there. Beautiful. I guess they're out here. We're promoting the Global Marijuana Anonymous movement. Right here, Anonymous officially came out and supported the marijuana movement and all its various endeavors. So, Occupy, you're next. The Global Marijuana March on May 5th is at the Iowa State Capitol at 12 p.m. With Iowa Hemp Freedom Rally and a march to the City Hall at 11:30. So any activists out there want to come and get involved, there's various aspects of this movement, as you know, that are very important for our society. So we'll hang out here and check things out.
There's a guy with a bull mask standing there waving signs for marijuana legalization.
If anyone's at home watching, call the news and tell them there's a guy with a bull head standing on the corner by the Capitol. You don't know what he's doing up there, but if you think it has something to do with marijuana, and they should come up here and cover the story. Hopefully some of those lawmakers will be able to come out and express their condolences. Why bureaucrats should not be determining what's medicine. Only doctors and pharmacists should be able to determine what's medicine, not bureaucrats. How about we have the medical experts tell us what medicine is, and not some elected punk from District 54. Alright, got supporters driving by and honking.
That's what I want to hear.
So in the whole city of Des Moines, only 3 people show up for this, huh? I guess I make 4.
I guess you make 4.
I just wanted to be here on 420 and at 420.
That's awesome. We're going to get a phone call here from Normal Show Live at 420 checking in with the Central Time Zone.
I got more signs.
The rally on the 5th will be the bigger one, though.
I think a big thing about why there are only 3 people, though, is that people have work.
They're at work. Or people...
I just got off, by the way. That's why I wasn't here.
6 up.
Well, I didn't bring anything for civil disobedience, but I don't stand anybody's right.
I'm not even sure this counts as a gathering by official standards yet.
Hey, it only takes 3 to make a gathering.
Oh, it does in Australia, I know that much.
tell you what,
They get arrested for it there, you know.
You get arrested for it here too.
Colorado in the last couple of years.
What's that, Ray?
There's 5 to 10 people moved to Colorado.
5 to 10 people from Iowa who are a part of this movement moved to Colorado last year for fear of incarceration. So we have medical patients right here in Iowa who are leaving the state, taking up permanent residencies in other states because they fear being thrown in jail for using medicinal herbs, which have been the Iowa Medical Board has voted 7-0 does have medicinal value. So in Iowa, our medical experts tell us yes, this is great medicine, while the guys up here on Capitol Hill say no, it's not medicine.
There's a saying, I don't know who made it up, but it's out there. It says, if you want to make enemies, all you have to do is change something.
Just change something?
Anything. That's all it takes.
Right. Well, yeah, at the Occupy GA, we tried to endorse this event, and it was a 5-5, 50-50 ruling that we, well, there was no consensus because we do 100% consensus, but there was no, so we couldn't endorse the event. However, no one there had any good reasons why we wouldn't endorse the event other than we are worried about how the public may perceive us. And I'm sure the people running the Underground Railroad were worried about the public, how the public may deceive them. I'm sure when Martin Luther King took to the streets, I'm sure all those marchers behind him were worried about the public may deceive them, and et cetera, and et cetera. Anytime that you take on a social issue and attempt to change society for the better, there will be a group of people that oppose the effort, and they just need to be educated and brought along, and that's fine. These folks are with us on it right here.
Most people are. Over half the country is now at this point. I don't know if you've seen the latest numbers, but it's over 51% at this point.
Over 51%, this gentleman says, support the medical, or just marijuana reform in general, I think.
Drug war reform.
Drug war reform.
I'm Ray.
Hi, Ray. You're in the Cowhead.
Yeah. You are?
My name's Nick. Nice to meet you.
Hey, thanks for showing up and representing. How did you hear about this?
Well, I browse the internet a lot.
Right.
So, I was actually...
I do that a lot.
I was also...
Got that in common, yeah!
I also just happened to drive by this thing last year. There were a bit more people.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, a couple of my supporters, here in Iowa moved out of state. A couple of them, yeah, they got to work too.
I was hoping the crowd would be larger, but it still might be.
Yeah.
Also,
No, we appreciate you showing up.
thanks. I appreciate having something to show up to. By the way, you were saying earlier about people getting educated about stigma.
Yes.
Well, I hate to say it, but marijuana is a mood-changing substance. So it is very reasonable for them to develop a stigma about the way pot smokers or people who support pot behave, because the nature of pot is to change the way you behave into something that is generally the same. So, you know, black people, they're all different. Gays, they're all different aside from one thing. But pot smokers, they're pretty much the same. And it's not in a bad way, you know, they're pretty cool. I came here to make friends, you know.
Right on.
That's why I'm here. But it doesn't change the fact that there's more behind the stigma here than in most cases.
In Iowa? You mean here in Iowa there's more stigma
I mean
than...
in general, the stigma against pot smokers.
Oh, right.
Of course, it's nowhere near the stigma against drug users in general, so I guess we can be thankful for that. People are getting more and more educated, thanks to the internet. I doubt that this would ever be possible without that.
Right. Oh, yeah. We're actually broadcasting live on DM Live TV right now, so I hope that's okay.
Oh, yeah. I visit online streams all the time. My guess, 13 people watching right now.
Well, we can't tell right now from our mobile unit how many people are tuning in. We hope it's 13, but it might be less. I think our all-time high is like 57 or something like that. And that was during like October last year, right after the first Occupy arrests. Oh, hey, we got
another gentleman joined us. He heard about our event last year that we had.
Awesome.
Come up and join up and hold a sign.
This is what happens when working hours are over.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. This is true. This is true.
Working hours are over, you can relax without getting intoxicated.
Right.
And acting a fool.
Yeah. You normally do that with cannabis anyway. You don't have those problems relaxing that you do is associated with the evil state of Iowa sponsored drug alcohol.
Yeah. Go to the store.
Yeah.
Buy
You want to do some stupid stuff and stuff you might regret, drink some alcohol.
Or just get a prescription.
Or some FDA dope. I'd say no to the FDA dope. Say yes to cannabis. Live long, vaporizer bong. Meth is death, pot is not. All is wrong, not wrong. Coke is a joke, smart people tote. Booze and pills, daily kill.
Why you picked this date?
What?
Why they picked this date?
420?
Yeah.
April 20th?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I actually don't know the significance of 420 being a marijuana time and date. However, I think it has something to do with, I heard there was this group of kids.
This group of kids met in California, called the Waldos, inside San Rafael, California. And they used to meet every day. Some of them get detention, but it got out right at 420. They'd meet at a Louis Pasteur statue. Is that right? Is that the guy? Louis Pasteur? How you doing? We got somebody else joining up, ready to stand up.
Here we go. The crowd's going.
All right. All right. We got more supporters. This is gonna be a good one, man. Yeah. Make it legal. Make it green. Make it now. Make it green Central Station every fucking Friday. Excuse the French.
So I get
on the internet.
live on the internet. I guess back in the day in California when class got out at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, they'd all meet at the statue, at the Louis Pasteur statue, and smoke weed. And they said 420, so they called it. See, the thing is, San Rafael, California is where the Grateful Dead used to practice and everything in the early days. And they all gathered, and some of the kids were Waldos. And but the truth of the matter is, and somehow it got down to them. If anybody knows Bob Dylan, Rainy Day Woman, 12 and 35. Okay, do the math. What's 12 and 35? Or 12 times 35? 420.
400.
What are the lyrics in Rainy Day Women? Everybody must get stoned. Everybody must get stoned. That's Rainy Day Women, 12 and 35. Bob Dylan, 420. Figure it out. Get out the calculator. Do the math. Then the Waldos. They started gathering in the early 70s at 420. That's why we're here.
I'm not shocked that nobody knows it anymore. I'm shocked that you know it.
What?
All that.
Hey Lisa, didn't I tell you? I said I might carry myself a little above and beyond as some kind of marijuana expert in the state of Iowa. But you know what? I am. And that's why I'm here. And that's why I'm Reverend Green. And that's why there's Green Central Station. Heal the nation. Feel the vibration. Bring it. I'm on the stage. I got an audience. I thank these new guys for coming out to stand up, speak out. I hope they're here on the 5th. We got Lively Lieber in the house representing.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
You can tell that the general community is more than supportive of the issue.